Alright, my boys. Hope everything is running right now. And welcome to hell, actually. Live with the Magma Hideout in Emerald Kaizo. My voice is still a bit down, but it should be fine now. Also, talking about the Magma Hideout, for everyone who doesn't know what the Magma Hideout in EK is, 16 grunts is waiting for us and 2 boss fights. So 18 fights in total with risky AI, quick claw, bright powder and a lot of booms. And the most important thing, the weather is always sunny. So I think a lot of dreams dies actually in the Magma Hideout because this is the hardest part in the game. But yeah, I think I always managed it somehow. I've never vibed, I think, to the Magma Hideout. I was really close in one attempt with my Sceptile, like with my Sceptile runs, to vibe to Maxi, or Maxi 2. But outside of that, I lost a lot of mons, what is normal. You want to try to keep your death counter still low. We're having 2 deaths right now, entering the Magma Hideout, what is insane in my opinion. My box is cracked, still need to play super nice in the Magma Hideout and have a bit luck on some fights at least. Yeah. That's the key. And I would say we will check out the first grunt already. Also, I have the note in the master sheet for the risky AI, so not every fight is risky AI. And we can also see it in the card, by the way, with the flag, with the AI flag. What is really important, because risky AI means the fight will be completely, yeah, mumbo jumbo, actually. And we need to play around that. Okay. I would say, let me open the first grunt already. It will start pretty low with levels. My entire team is 65. I have a still 1 XP share bot. We'll start with 65. You can go 66, 67 even. I think starting with 65 is super fine. And yeah. We have the first Smurgle. I think we will see a lot of Smurgles, if I remember that correct. And we can already see in this team right now 3 bright powders. At least no boom and no risky AI, because I would always see if it is risky AI or not. Okay, so let's think about the first team. Smurgle. It looks like that is something for my Blaziken. And I think Donphan is really ugly in this team for sure. So let's think about to lock maybe Donphan straight up out. So I can, give me 1 second, let me do that a bit bigger. I think this is fine now. Yeah, this is cool. So Blaziken. Yeah, nothing much to say. Blaziken just straight up one-shots this. What is good? So that is a Blaziken. Can be pre-slap, doesn't really matter. We will just be faster. We'll just kill this. So it can actually hold a citrus berry. And then it is Donphan. What is not that bad. Yeah, and it is seeing a kill with EQ. What is pretty nice. So the one thing I realized in Gen 3, you need to be pre-damage actually for baiting moves or damaging moves. But we should be fine. We should be fine with that. So let me already put Blaziken in the team. And I think the Donphan, we have a Donphan as well. So most of the time I think we can just Intimidate is down super hard. And even with Bright Powder, we should be completely fine. I will check that in a second. It is Swagger as well. So a bit ugly. But the moment we get the Swagger, we can also just switch out. So this looks like it is EQ. Even it doesn't see a kill straight up, I will not pre-damage. Because if it is Swagger, it is fine as well. So that is, I think, Mance. And then we can pivot between Mance. Yeah, there's no overlapping role. This is always Ancient Power or Swagger. And then we can put our Donphan in. And if this boy is on -6, for example, it is not doing that much anymore. Okay? It is not doing anything anymore. So I think we will just play with a Citrus Berry, with Donphan as well. My Donphan is faster. And Mance will be full life. Because Mance is only pivoting between EQ and Swagger. Because this will never Ancient Power, even on the lowest minus, it will always EQ on my Donphan or Swagger. What is completely fine because we can always switch out into Swagger. That is not a problem. We just need to be careful, obviously, because we don't want to bait Ancient. We want to go out, obviously, with Mance always, but the -1 always with the Intimidate is really nice. Okay. And if we kill this with Donphan, we are baiting Ninetales. With Bright Powder. What is... Yeah. So Overheat, Solar Beam, Exosensory, and Hypnose. And this is Bright Powder as well. So this could be Mance. Because Mance is faster. But we still have slots, right? We still have slots, so... I think this is maybe as well Torqual. Or maybe I need Torqual for this boy. Okay, we will check that in a second. This is not Bright Powder, so maybe my Fire Mons are even faster, because that is not the fastest mon. What about Torqual? Let's check that out. Okay, this is Vileplume, sorry. Want to check this boy. Holy shit, it is getting a lot of damage, actually. And we are not doing that much damage, huh? Arcanine is getting a lot of damage as well. The Perma Sun is extremely hard. Yeah. We can bring Flygon. We can bring Flygon, but I'm just thinking about... Oh, this is a lot of damage. This is cool as well. We can bring Kingdra. Yeah, Kingdra sounds pretty decent, actually. So Kingdra. And then we have Absol and... Ninetales. It depends with what we kill. So it is not always consistent. Because if we kill... Then we can just air slash and kill this. If we kill it with Mance, we can just air slash and kill it. Either way, I think that is Zard as well. Because Zard is destroying this... Yeah. Zard is destroying this Vileplume. So it is actually Zard. And Absol. What about Absol? This is Bright Powder as well. Superpower, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast. Not doing much damage. Also, I have flamethrower on my mans, by the way. Because it is amazing. Yo, Oren, hi. Thinking about Gyarados in this fight. Does he do something? I mean, Gyarados is pretty fine against this boy. But I don't really like to double edge. I was also thinking about teaching Return. And the Bright Powder is ugly, man. Fuck that. Okay, this is Superpower. For the best. Fire Blast. Maybe I still bring Torkoal. Yeah. So it has to be Torkoal last then. Okay, this is my team, I think, for this fight. I will pre-sleep everything. Zard doesn't need any damage item, what is really good. Aku. Yeah, excuse me for my voice, it is still down. Okay, Terry. Alright, let's make sure that we always have the super repel as well active. Because we can catch something later here. So let's give everything just Citrus Berry. Okay. Let me quickly pre-sleep, because the moment we enter the hideout, it will start. The first fight will start straight up. So bad time for the entire party. Okay. I would say let's do it. Let's go. First grunt straight up in the Magma hideout. Okay. Alright, this will just straight up die to Sky Uppercut. I don't need to get recoil or something like that. So the Sky Uppercut kill this before it can do anything. And there is a Donphan, okay. So this is Bright Powder. And this has EQ and Angel Power and Swagger. This should be EQ always on the switch in. But I think there's maybe a small chance that it will just Swagger as well. So let's try to intimidate this down now. There's the EQ. Okay. There is a Donphan and it is on -1. It will always Swagger now or Ancient Power. It is on -1. So we will pivot between Mens and Donphan till this boy is super intimidated. Let's go to Benny, because Benny is not getting much damage from Ancient Power. And Benny is, there's a Swagger. It's fine, completely fine. We will always respect the Swagger, obviously. And we don't need to count the PP because the PP is like infinite actually. So let's give this boy a second Intimidate. This is always EQ. There is a second EQ. And most important, the second Intimidate. Back to Benny. Swagger again, that's completely fine. So we are not getting damage, what is really nice. And he's not using Ancient Power. Because Ancient Power can just, you know, boost every stat and then he's faster. So let's hope it will just Swagger like always again. This is Intimidate number 3. And he gonna also miss the Swagger because Swagger is obviously not a guaranteed move. Intimidate number 3. Here we go. Okay, let's go back to Donphan. The Swagger again, okay. This is Intimidate number 4. We need to respect the Swagger for sure. Okay, Intimidate number 4 is done. I will bring this to -6 for sure, and then we need to still switch out if he's hitting the Swagger. Yeah, he's hitting always the Swagger, at the moment at least. Didn't you did this already a few months ago? Yeah, but I wiped to Glacier in the E4, so I have to do it again. And also, welcome back to the stream, Outrods. So this is Intimidate number 4. Because if you wipe, you have to do it again, right? That's the thing about Hardcore Nuzlocke. And I wiped to the E4 like 1 week ago. So Intimidate number 5. And let's hope he will just miss a Swagger. That would be really cool. Because the Swagger is kinda annoying and we need to play around it. And Personberry, okay, there's the first Ancient Power. No boost, okay. He's on -5, I think I will go for attack now. Yeah, because it is not doing that much damage anymore. We will just EQ now to damage this at least. And we dodged the Bright Powder, the first one. And there's the Swagger. So we respect the Swagger, we just switch out again. All Gucci. All Gucci, boys. So we just go out. Commands again. This is always EQ or Swagger always. That is a nice part about this pivots. And he will not run out of PP. Because the PP is like kinda infinite. So I'm not even counting the PP right now. And let's go to Benny. Hope it is Ancient Power again. And no boost. This is -6 now. Nice, he missed the Swagger. Okay, if we hit this EQ, he should die. Most likely. It is a roll, I think, to kill this. So let's go for it. We hit the EQ. No Bright Powder. And good night. Alright. And this should be 9 health, right? Yeah. Okay, we are full life, to be honest. This is most likely Hypnose. But this could also straight up be Overheat. This could also be Solar Beam because of the Solar Beam AI, by the way. So explaining the Solar Beam AI for people who don't know about that. If Mon doesn't see a kill with its highest damaging move, it can go for Solar Beam. And if Solar Beam is the highest damaging move and it doesn't see a kill with Solar Beam, it can go for the second highest move. What is really annoying, because you need to play around that. So this is Overheat or Solar Beam, because it doesn't see a kill right now. I think I will stay in for one turn. If it is Hypnose, it's fine, because I don't need Dawn Fan in this fight anymore. And we will never die to a crit. Okay, that's completely fine. Okay, Mance is faster. But it's getting a lot of damage from Overheat, to be honest. I think it has its Bright Powder, that's the biggest problem. Okay. And there's a Solar Beam, by the way. So Overheat was the highest damaging move, and it still went for Solar Beam. So that's what I said like some seconds ago. What is really good for us, because Solar Beam was way better for Mance than Overheat. Okay, we just Rock Slide, try to hit the Rock Slide. And yeah. This is a range to kill this, by the way. And we can also flinch. We just need to hit the fucking Rock Slide. Nice, okay. Bright Powder ignored. And flinch, okay. Okay, amazing. Amazing. Maybe I should teach Air Slash as well. Not Air Slash, Aerial Ace. But for that I need to remove a move. Rock Slide. Okay, no Bright Powder. Easy. Good freaking night. There's the Vileplume. And now we can just stay in, because I think I'm faster. Mance is really good in the hideout, by the way. Yeah, we are just faster. And we can just press Flamethrower or Air Slash. Doesn't really matter. Flamethrower is really nice in the hideout for Mance as well. Because it is like a stab move, because of the Perma-Sun. We can, yeah, Flamethrower, Air Slash, both just kills this Vileplume. We just Flamethrower. And now it is Absol last. Yeah, not random move, the second highest move. So in Gen 3 it is not like in Gen 4, it is not random move, it is the second highest move. Same on the opposite side. If Overheat is the highest damaging move, it can go for Solar Beam over Overheat, if Overheat doesn't see a kill, for example. So it is not completely random move. But already that being is already annoying enough in Magma Hideout for sure. Okay, this is as well Bright Powder, but we have a lot of mons now. This will be maybe T-Wave even. I think I want to switch out and want to save my... experience with Mance now. Oh, I forgot actually about Kingdra, but it is okay. We just have Flygon now. Oh, Flygon gets a lot of damage. We can go to Torqual, actually. Yeah, Torqual is fine. Not getting that much damage. E-Wave. Okay, Shadow Ball. Defense drop, don't do it, please. Nice, okay, cool. Yeah, we have some chances to hit the Heat Wave now, because it doesn't see a kill with, like, Superpower. Like, not even close. There's the Superpower. Let's see if we hit the first Heat Wave already and ignore the Bright Powder. Nice. Okay. Alright. First grunt is done. I think I always need, like, not always, but I need to pass, for passing the, or getting to the next trainer, I need Strag now. What is not the biggest issue? Okay, that was grunt number 1. And I think it will already start with Risky AI now, if I'm not completely wrong. We will see that in the master sheet. I think it should start now with risky AI. Okay. So, run number 2. Yeah, it is risky AI. Okay, so this is not the original master sheet, by the way. In the original master sheet, you can't see the risky AI. This is the master sheet for EK, plus I have written the risky AI stuff. So I always know, because of the flag. And you can see the moment you, for example, type them on, and then you can see the flag. And every time it is 23, it is risky AI. And okay, you can't see it right now. Oh, you can see it actually. So there you can see that this is the risky AI flag. Okay. And risky AI in EK is sometimes really annoying, not because of the explosion. It is also because of it can go for ancient power, for example, over a normal move. Even ancient power is resisted, by the way. So this is always something. And this trainer is really hard to beat. Already the second grunt is really ugly. Because we have a Quick Claw Camel. We have Explosion Shiftry as well. But we want to bait the Camel last. This is, I think, the most important thing. And we have a Gengar lead with Focus Band Explosion. What is really hard to play around, actually. So what we will do, I think, is start with our own Gengar. And we never die to Evolt crit. So we are faster, we would kill this. We would kill this with a Shadow Ball if we don't proc the Focus Band. Boom doesn't really matter. And yeah. So we will play Gengar with a Cherry Berry. And we need to, okay, the hard part about, I'm just explaining the Switch AI as well in Gen 3. So the hard part about Camel is that a lot of stuff will bait Camel. A lot of stuff. And that's the hard part about this grunt, to bait the Camel last. And need to figure out how we do this now. So this is Shiftry, we cannot play around that we have... this is Shadow Ball or Solar Beam. And I think I already checked that fight, to be honest. I think I need to be higher level with Amaldo, because I will just talk about the fiction right now. We already... I already said, like some minutes ago, if it doesn't see a kill with the highest damaging move, it can go for Solar Beam over Shadow Ball, for example. If it goes for Solar Beam, we can die to the explosion. Same fiction is if you're getting a Shadow Ball into a defense drop on the switch in already, we can see the numbers. So the highest number is actually 37 right now. And if we get a defense drop, we'll die to this explosion. Because it is 37 plus 167, and that is more than my HP. And that means we can die to defense drop into explosion. Not talking about the crit, because we can't get crit. But we need to be a bit higher level. Let's see how high I need to go for Amaldo now. I can play with XP share. So Amaldo... I don't think we will use Amaldo that much in this area. But if I need to go high level, I will always do it. 66, 67. Okay, let's check that out. So, remove the defense drop. Shadow Ball, highest damage is 36. And let's say we get a defense drop. Let me get my calc. 36, and then we get a defense drop and explosion. Plus 161. Would still kill me on 1 HP. I will not risk that. I will just not risk that, because Amaldo is a really good Pokemon. So let's check out 68. 68 looks better. It is really high on level already, but it looks way better. So we would never die to a Shadow Ball defense drop into explosion. And it is risky AI, like I said. So that means a 50% chance each turn, if the Mon doesn't see a kill, to explode straight up. Solar Beam into Explosion doesn't kill us as well. Yeah, it has to be Amaldo 68. Okay, let me already do this in my box, so I don't forget it. And I think we need Strength, right? Okay, give me 1 second. What can learn Strength? Everything, I think, but... What is your moveset? Brick Break, Head Smash... Okay. I know where the trainers are, actually, so I don't fear to run into a trainer. So let me use the Strength now. Yeah, here is the Strength part. There is the Strength. And we can just remove Brick Break, because we don't need Brick Break, I think. I will always press Head Smash, most likely, with this Mon anyways. And the good thing is, because of the Portal PC, we don't need to do it always again. It's only a one-time thing, because we will stay here. Only if we need to... change the moveset with a scale, then we need to go out. Otherwise, we never need to go out. So, Gengar, it is. Don't forget the level ups. This is really fucking important now. Gengar and Amaldo needs to be 68. It is really high, but I have a full box, so I don't mind to go 68 with one Mon, especially if I can play with XP share. I'm pretty sure it will be possible. So 68 on Arnold. Okay. That was the second thing. And I also know that Amaldo is not baiting Camel. Because phase 1 is still with a super effective move. And Camel doesn't have a super effective move against my Amaldo. It has Explosion, EQ, Overheat, Solar Beam. I'm a bit afraid about Explosion. But it should still be, because it is phase 1, still should be never damage overflow. It should always be still someone with a super effective move. Because it is not phase 2 switch AI. Phase 2 we need to be a bit more careful. So, Amaldo is beating the Shiftry, what is really nice. And then we are betting Solrock in. Sadly enough, we are betting the Ancient Power. We cannot do much about that. But that is fine. If we kill, for example, the Solrock now with my Amaldo, what is not, I will not do it because I will not stay in. Then we actually would bait Camel for phase 2. Because explaining the phase 2, like at least shortly, the phase 2 switch AI in Gen 3, the AI will check for the moves the Mon died actually have. And the Mon died have EQ, for example. And the moves in the back, the Mons in the back, Camel, have EQ. So that means it is EQ. And that means it is Camel. So that's why really careful with this. And if there are multiple Mons with the move, like with the move, then it is Seaborder. And then there is also a damage overflow thingy with Explosion. And if this happens, it will just go to the last team member. So it is not that hard, but you need to be careful still with that. So don't trust always the calc. But it is, in this case, it is for sure Solrock, because of the Ancient Power. And now we need to check if my Scizor, because the key is now to bait out the Manectric before the Camel, okay? That is the key. Scizor is beating this if this doesn't double crit into Ancient Power Boost. Yeah, Ancient Power Boost is super ugly. Yeah, Ancient Power Boost is super ugly. I can't do much about that. I mean, what I can do is go to Dawnfire, for example. You know? Bait the Will-O-Wisp, maybe? Or the EQ. But if it gets a boost, it's ugly anyways. So maybe just straight up switch to Scizor. Because we might don't have the pivots. Because we still need slots for Camel later. But most of the time we should be fine, because Camel without Explosion will be beatable. The Explosion is the biggest problem about Camel. So this is not riskless for sure. Like a lot of fights. But I think Scizor will handle this. Ancient Power boost is really bad. But we will always bait Ancient Power, I think. Cannot do much about that, because we will get 2 attacks. The only way we are not betting Ancient Power is if it is going for double Shadow Ball. What will not happen, I think. The chance is super low. It can also just boom turn 1. Okay, then we are betting, actually what is really nice, we are betting the Manectric after that. And Manectric is going for Flamethrower. So it is about a super effective move. And then, talking about the Switch AI, it is going for a check. Because Gen 3, what is really nice about that, is sending a Mon with the worst typing in at first. And Camel's typing against Scizor is super strong. Because Fire is really good against Scizor. Right? Fire is good against Bug. And Fire is good against Steel. So it is never Camel. Camel is last then. And Manectric is just like, yeah, whatever. Okay? So this matchup, typing matchup doesn't really matter. So it is a Flamethrower. And I think we should always be able to beat this with my Wishcash, right? Because I think Wishy is also baiting a good move from Camel. Yeah, we should be always fine. Double crit never kills us. We can just switch into Flamethrower. We will be pre-slapped, so we don't get the burn. And EQ always kills this boy. And then it is Camel last. And I think with Camel we need still 2 Mons. Because Camel will go for Solar Beam. This is Solar Beam 100%. Because if it sees a kill with Solar Beam, it will go for Solar Beam as well. But I think I don't want to switch in into Solar Beam to my Mani, because I already checked that fight. Kinda-ish. And I think I want to go to Tenta. Where's my Tenta? There's my Tenta. Switch into Solar Beam into Tenta and bait the guaranteed EQ. And with that, we can go 3 to Mani. We don't have a guaranteed kill. But we are completely fine. After we get the free switch in with EQ, we are faster. With Claw, obviously, but yeah, we are faster. And Surf is a range to kill it. Like, we will not kill it, most likely. I think I can go for Mystic Water. But I think it will not change that much, right? Let's check out the range with Mystic Water. Maybe it is worth it to go for Mystic Water. Yeah, it is a really good range with the Mystic Water. And even if not, he needs to get a double Quick Claw, Overeat, highest roll crit to get Mantine into danger. So this is completely fine. It can't boom anymore because it is last. So I would say that is the play. Yeah. There's my Tenta. There's my Tenta. Okay. Let's yeah, the Scizor's thingy is really risky. But I think Scizor is still one of the best switch-ins. And also Scizor is baiting Manectric, what is really nice. It is really hard to bait Manectric before Camel, by the way. I can already tell you guys. This is really fucking hard. Okay, Scizor. Then we have Wishcash. Wishy Wishy. And we have Tenta for the pivot. And then we will use Many. Okay, Manny will be the only mon with a damage item. Also, we need to be lucky on the start, because I don't have a backup for that, actually. But we need to be double unlucky, right? It's because we are just faster. So I will just give a Cherry Berry. I can change the screen again, sorry. So I will give a Cherry Berry to my Gengar. So I don't have an XP share, actually. I can hold XP share on Tenta, I think. Maybe? We just play without XP share. It's fine. Citrus Berry. This boy. Citrus Berry. This boy. Citrus Berry. This boy. Citrus Berry. This boy. And then we take the Mystic Water. We don't have much damage items. But at least we have some of them. Okay, now we need to pre-sleep. Time for the bed for my team. Good night. Yalla Habibi. Okay. First risky AI fight in the Magma Hideout. Let's fucking go. Okay, Gengar, good luck, please, and don't do stupid stuff, please. Behave with the focus band. Okay. Alright, there is the Gengar. It is focus band, and we are faster. So we will always hit the Shadow Ball before it will do anything against us. And let's dodge the focus band. This would reduce the fictions. Nice! Okay. No focus band. This is Shift Tree. And this is Shadow Ball or Solar Beam. We already saw that. It doesn't see a kill. It can also straight up boom. It is risky AI, and that means it doesn't see a kill. 50% chance to straight up boom now. Let's see if it is boom. It's completely fine. I'm Battle Armor. It is Shadow Ball. Do we get a defense drop? That's why we play around that. And that's why we play around that, because if it booms now, my Amaldo would die, most likely. Okay. Defense drop also means, actually he goes for double Shadow Ball. You saw that? He went for Shadow Ball over Solar Beam. Yeah, that is Solar Beam AI. We need to be but careful with that. Okay. So the thing is, because of the defense drop, he actually sees a kill with Ancient Power. So it is always Ancient Power now, and not Will-O-Wisp. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't show me a boost. Boost is ugly as fuck. Don't do it. 10%. Nice! Really freaking good. Okay. We are faster. And we just kill this. So this is Manectric, like I said, because it will check the typing. And Manectric's typing is, yeah, how do I say? Is like equal to Sherox, and Camel is just too strong. The typing from Camel is too strong, and that's why it is not Camel. What is really nice. Yeah, this is Flamethrower. Okay. So we are always fine now. I think Camel needs to behave a bit, but I think this is without fiction. Now, we should be always fine. We just EQ, kill the Manectric. Yeah. And this is always Solar Beam, never EQ. From the last mon, Quick Claw, boom. Camel, and it can't at least boom anymore. That is the whole point we played this line. Because this boy is super dangerous. Quick Claw, Camel, boom is awful. Okay, so we go to Tenta. Because it sees a kill with Solar Beam, so it is not random move. Solar Beam incoming, yes. And this is always EQ, because it sees a kill with EQ after the Solar Beam damage. And that means we get a free switch into Mantine now. What is super nice. It can't boom anymore, that is the really nice thing. We got the free switch in, and Surf is a range to kill this. Let's Surf, no Quick Claw. And good night. Grunt number 2 is down. Okay. I mean, I said on the start, we have 16 grunts and 2 boss fights. So we are at least done with the first 2 grunts. But yeah, need to concentrate because it will not get easier, for sure. The second grunt is done. Yeah, this is ugly already. I can already see that this is fucking ugly. Okay, let's jump into the next into the next grunt already. Yeah, there is the next grunt. Flygon with Bright Powder. This is super, super ugly. So we have 3 Bright Powders. At least we don't have a boom. And this is not risky AI. But yeah, whatever. So I think Flygon is really annoying, to be honest. Flygon. There is the Flygon. So obviously I have Ice Moves, but this is fucking ugly, bro. Because obviously, because of the Bright Powder, I cannot just lead with Tenta and Ice Beam this, because it will destroy me. Maybe Dugong is faster though. Oh, it is a speed tie. Ah, yikes. When is Dugong, by the way, getting Ice Shard? Maybe I should check that on the sheet. Okay, there's a point where Dugong gets Ice Shard, I know that. Because Ice Shard is prio and we would be faster. And then we at least have 2 chances to hit this. But I think it needs to be 66. I mean, if I go 1 level higher, I'm faster anyways, right? Yeah, I don't need to check that. With 66, I'm just faster. So I don't need Ice Shard. Yeah, with 1 level higher, I'm just straight up faster than this. Okay, we will talk about, or like, think about the backup as well. Because this is ugly, but we don't have like super much backups for that. Wait a second, this moveset is really bad. Like, at least for Mens. How is Mens against that? Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, Mens is super fine against that boy. Because I'm faster. Dragon Claw kills this. If he procs the, you know, the Bright Powder, he cannot flinch me. And he is getting the Intimidate as well. And we never died to the first Rock Slide crit anyways. I think Mens is super nice, bro. This is a Gorg Mens. Holy shit. Yeah, let's go Mens. I think Mens is way better. Let's check out the baits as well from Mens in a second. I will just remove the items in-game. Yeah, let's go Mens. Mens, you will see Mens a lot in the Magma Hideout, by the way. Mens is super strong in the Hideout. So there's Mens. I will just play with Citrus Berry, I guess. And Mens is baiting Xatu. Are you serious? I can just Rock Slide this. And I also have the Heartstone. Heartstone. Let's check it out. This is Bright Powder as well, by the way. Yeah. Lol. Okay. So I don't play with Citrus Berry, I just play with Heartstone. And this will most likely light screen or psychic, okay? What is okay for me, I guess. So, Mance it is for sure. Then we have the Xatu, like we saw. Arcanine is really ugly, by the way. I can already say that. This is really fucking ugly. But yeah, let's see. If we can kill with Mance, it is really nice, by the way. So if we kill this, and then it is Xatu because of phase 2 switch AI. And because there's no super effective move. And there is no overlap between Flygon and any other move. You can see the master sheet. And you'll see no Mon in the bag has a same move like Flygon. And I say it, if it doesn't is the if it's not the case, phase 2 switch AI is a steam order. And that means it's Xatu. So we know the calc is right. And it is actually Xatu. Second. Yeah, Hearthstone would be nice if we just Rock Slide kill this. Holy shit, this would be fucking crazy. We obviously take a backup for that. Because we can also just miss. Oh shit, this is a lot of damage. Solar Beam, Psychic, Drill Peak, Light Screen. It will Light Screen most likely. Already know that. But still. If we have full life, we can just stay in. How about Magneton, by the way? Magneton is getting a decent amount of damage. I can use Shockwave probably on this and remove the Thunder Shock. I have 1 TM, and I think Magneton is really nice for the TM. I mean, I'm not killing that, okay? I'm not killing it, and I'm not faster. But at least I would hit this guaranteed, okay? Yeah, it has to be Magneton. I think I will teach the Shockwave. What would you bait, my bro? Blossom. Yeah, makes sense. Because Blossom's typing is not good against Magneton. Okay, it is Weather Ball for sure. This is guaranteed Weather Ball. What about if I kill this with Mance? What it is then? Then it is Manectric phase 2 switch AI. And then it is Team Order again. And then it should be T-Bolt always. Or Thunder Wave. What that means for us is... this is King's Rock. This is ugly, by the way. King's Rock is fucking ugly. I think I will just go for Wish Cash. I think Wish Cash is a bit more tanky on the special side. Wishy Wishy. Yeah, a bit more. So Wish Cash. Blossom is a fine thingy. I'm not afraid about Blossom. Because Blossom will my Torqual handle. I already know that, yeah. I can also just go to Zard. Yeah, this is Zard. This is probably even Zard. Yeah, this is Charizard. Okay, the question is... I have Charizard now, Flamethrower. Kills this. And then I have Arcanine. Arcanine is fucking ugly, bro. I think I want to have the Intimidate on this boy. And I want to have a chance to beat this, kinda... Yeah, how do I say? This is Bright Powder. Bright Powder is so fucking ugly, bro. Cannot even explain how ugly that is. Last time I lost my Arcanine against that, by the way. So if I go Silk Scarf... I'm at least faster. I'm faster anyways. Okay. If I bring this to -1, what move do you use against Kingdra? Has to be Solar Beam, right? Yeah. Ooh. I think it is Kingdra for sure, because Kingdra is handling that kinda fine. What is if he's not -1? Then it is still Solar Beam. It could be E-Speed. It could be E-Speed because of the Solar Beam AI. So it is actually Kingdra. And maybe Gyarados? Gyarados is not faster, I don't like that. Holy shit, the overheat damage. What about Flygon, by the way? Yo, bro, I cannot switch it into this boy with Flygon. It's impossible. What the fuck? Yeah, plus special attack nature. This fucking overheat is destroying. How is Blaziken? Yeah, no fucking way I will switch in my Blaziken into this. Mens is probably... Yeah, even watch what Mens is getting from overheat. No fucking way, bro. It has to be Arcanine last. And hope we will dodge the Bright Powder. Like, we don't get the hits like 3 times in a row, something like that. Yeah. We was really lucky with the Bright Powders right now, so... Let's hope we can keep that going. Yeah. How much damage is Manny getting, by the way? Yeah, this is E-Speed then. And Penta. Holy overheat damage, bro. God. Okay. So, Shockwave on Magneton, okay? I think this is kinda okay. Wishy. I think Wishcash was already in the team. Let me put this boy out and in again. So he's healed up. Then we have the Charizard. My box is really good, by the way. Still, this is Magma Hideout. And we have the Arcanine. Okay, let me teach the Shockwave. We only have one Shockwave TM, but I think Magneton is one of the best for that. For the Shockwave TM, because Magneton also beats most of the Gyarados. So let's remove the Thunder Shock or Shockwave. Yeah. Okay, then I want to have the Heartstones. Thankfully, I have Heartstone. I think it was the Aaron who gave me the Heartstone. Not sure right now. Okay. We just take Citrus Berry on this boy. I think I will just Citrus everything else. And Pre-Sleep, obviously. Pre-Sleep is super important. Yeah. Also with Arcanine, we just go with a Citrus Berry. Time for the bat. Okay. Okay, Flygon, don't be annoying, please. Grant number 3. Okay. So we are faster. We get the Intimidate in. We just Dragon Claw. And hit the Dragon Claw. Amazing. So we can stay in and hit the Rock Slide and Mance is full life. This is Bright Powder again. Nice, bro. Holy shit. This is so good. Okay, this is Manectric. This is T-Bolt always. Or Thunder Wave. This is so good, man. Okay, let's go to Zumpex. There's the Thunder Wave. Alright, King's Rock is a bit annoying, not gonna lie. And Overheat is doing a decent amount of damage. Nice, okay. This should be Blossom. Ah, it's Arcanine because of the typing. Yeah, it's Arcanine. Okay. So we get the Arcanine out of the way straight up, yeah. Because Arcanine is weak to water and to ground. That's why it is Arcanine. It should be Solar Beam always, by the way. We check that out. Yeah, this is guaranteed Solar Beam now. So we could actually switch into Mance on the Solar Beam. And get the one Intimidate in. And then it is Overheat. Yeah. By the way, it could also just be Solar Beam because, yeah, Solar Beam AI. But this is always Solar Beam. This is consistent. This is super consistent. Now it is not consistent anymore. Now it is not consistent anymore. And because we die to Overheat crit, we will switch out on Haku. Don't Solar Beam me randomly, please. Okay. Overheat is, I think, the best move we can switch in, even if this will do a lot of damage still. Okay, Haku. Hit your Surf. Nice! Okay, there is a Crunch, 153. There is a Solar Beam AI, by the way. And we are never dead to a crit right now, right? Let me just confirm that. Arcanine, Solar Beam. Yeah, we are dead to Solar Beam crit. So this is Crunch or Solar Beam, right? Yeah. Switching out loses me a lot of tempo, to be honest. I think I will just stay in and risk the Solar Beam crit and hit the Surf. No Bright Powder today for the AI. Okay. Okay, this is Blossom. We don't really care about this Blossom. Let's go to Charizard. Tabasco. Nice. And we are faster, even with the Chlorophyll. And Flamethrower will kill this. Okay, last grunt for the stream, by the way. Grunt number 4. I will always do something like 4 grunts, so I don't lose concentration and stuff like that. And that is, I think, one of the hardest grunts, by the way. So it is not risky AI and stuff like that, but it has a really special thing, what makes this grunt super, super hard. I will think about this grunt like super carefully. Okay. So, the biggest problem about this grunt is Grand Bull. Grunt number 4. So the biggest problem about this grunt is the Charizard. It is, I think, one of the worst thingies you can imagine. This Charizard is Bright Powder and Belly Drum. What that means is that this guy can technically sweep if you don't play around that. There are like 2 options right now. I just play with Flygon. Or I play with Mance against that. And Mance, the good thing about Mance is always baiting Zard as well. So the Scramble is Focus Band, Intimidate. What we can do now on this boy is, for example, oh, this is not nice. Body Slam, crit is killing me. Can I go a bit higher? I need to go super high. Okay, wait, this is not the play. How about Weezing? Weezing should be fine, huh? Weezing? Yeah, Weezing is completely fine. So this is always Body Slam on Weezing. And we Toxic this. Because Toxic is consistent. And that is always Body Slam. And what we will do then, so this is 3 months by the way. This is a 3-mon lead. We will go Weezing for the Toxic. Toxic this boy. And because it is always Body Slam consistent or counter, it can also randomly just counter always. The play is Aggron and Mance now. Because Mance is always baiting the Body Slam or counter. And Aggron is betting always the EQ or counter. And I want to get the Zard in like ASAP. And I want to get the Zard in while my Mance is out, by the way. So the question is, if I remove the Flamethrower with Aerial Ace, I'm not doing enough damage, sadly. But if this is going for Belly Drum, Aerial Ace is still the play. For sure. Because Aerial Ace can't miss. If it is going for something else, it's fine. It is Aerial Ace. The play is Aerial Ace for sure. Because I will not try to hit the Rock Slide. Because if it goes for Belly Drum, obviously we still have 1 more chance to hit the Rock Slide. Because we are just faster. But I don't want to risk that. And if it goes for Belly Drum, he's just done. Okay? He's just done. And the good thing about this line is that we are already in Mance. We don't need to hard switch into Mance. And we never die to Rock Slide crit anyways. It can also straight up go for Heat Wave, by the way. It is possible. So we have to play with the Raspberry. Yeah. It has to be Raspberry Aerial Ace now. So let me already make that ready in the team so I don't make any stupid mistakes. We will start with Weezing. So that is a 3-mon lead for 2 months. But this is fine. We should be fine with that. Weezing. And the good thing about Aerial Ace, it is a TM. So I can just always take the Aerial Ace and remove it and take the Flamethrower again if I need that. Aggron. So Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry. This is the wrong berry. This is Ross. Ross. There's the Raspberry. And we need to teach the Aerial Ace. Over Flamethrower. Because both are TMs and I can just remove that again. Okay, if I kill the Zard with Mance, what is my plan right now? What I bait in? I think it has to be Aggron, right? Yeah. So this Aggron is Bright Powder, by the way, what is super ugly. I'm thinking right now about scaling the Recover. Because even Donphan is not riskless. Yeah, I'm thinking right now about scaling the Recover with my Quagsire, but Quagsire also dies to double head smash crit. Kinda. He goes 66, even this Quagsire is fucking strong. But I'm still thinking about scaling the Recover right now. I think it is for sure not a bad play. But this gives me a bit time at least. Donphan, how many moves I need to dodge? Like, problem is it is Iron Tail and this is defense drop chance as well. I'm not faster. I don't like this at all. Like, at all. I think I will scale the... Recover now on my Quagsire. It has to be Quagsire, but I need to scale that first. Oh god. Okay, what is Quagsire baiting? Victory Bell. Yeah, obviously. Solar Beam incoming. This is Donphan, this is not Quagsire. There's a Quagsire. Why? Wait, I'm betting Claydol with Quagsire. Oh, this has Solar Beam as well. But I think this is nice, by the way. Because it sees a kill, it will never explode. This is really nice. Yeah. That's the play. That's for sure the play. I think it's not a bad thing to bait this... Like, not to bait this not last. Because this is not risky. Because I'm just faster. And that means I will just kill this with X-Scissor. And then it is Victory Bell last. And this is really ugly, by the way. So this is Weather Ball. And we need to dodge some Bright Powder procs. It has to be Torqual, Pre-Slapped, Heatwave, and then it is... because this is as fast as Mon on the field. So hopefully we will not get completely fucked against that. Yeah. Okay, I think it's time to scale now. I have a berry. What berry? Okay, let me get the Quagsire in. I need something for fly as well. I think we can fly with Zard right now. Raspberry. Yeah. True. Okay, let me get the Quagsire in pretty quickly. And, yeah, this is fine. Quagsire and Golem. Because Golem still have the strike. Okay. Do I have escape ropes? I should have some. Because I bite some of the escape ropes. Yeah, okay. And we just fly. So this is -1 scale. And you can also see how many total scales we will have for this entire game. But this is completely fine. I think this recover is really nice in this case. Okay. So let's remove the Sludge Bomb for that. I don't think I will ever press Sludge Bomb, because Sludge Bomb, most of the time you just press on Grassmons. And I will never stay in on Grassmons with my Whoopee. So, yeah, let's remove that. Okay. So it's -1 scale. We use 5 scales in total now. Because this makes the matchup better against Aggron for sure. Alright. We can go here now. One. Repel on. I will just check it again anyways. Okay. Let me repel again. Okay. We have the Golem in the team for the strength. Remove this Bulldozer. And now we need to set up the team. Okay. So I really hope that my team is not getting fucked against that. Like, this Victory Bell is really ugly. But thankfully it is not risky AI, okay? This fight is not risky AI. But it doesn't have to be. With this fucking Charizard and Victory Bell, it doesn't need to be risky AI. It is already ugly enough. Okay, that's the team. So we give Whoopee a Citrus Berry. Sherox gets a Citrus Berry and my Terry as well. Need to pre-sleep everything. And then check the moveset again. I'm pretty sure I used the Aerial Ace now on my Mens. But I will still check it. Because this is really fucking important. Otherwise this Zard can just go throw my team. Bad time. Okay. Citrus Berry. Yeah, there's a Raspberry, and check the moveset. Rock Slide, Air Slash, Aerial Ace, yeah. This is only a pivot in this fight. So I could also technically give this boy just an XP share. I think I will do it. Because I don't think Aggron... Like, Aggron is a nice mon in this section as well, but most of the time just for booms. So let's give this boy the XP share, actually. If I will find that. I think the XP share is on Warp, right? Yeah, it has to be on Warp already. It needs to be on Warp. And this 3 mons are low level because they will not do much in the Magma Hideout. So I can always use these guys as well for XP share if I have a slot free. So yeah, let's use the XP share on my Aggron. Okay. Last run for the stream. Oh, this is ugly. Let's fucking go. Okay, Granbull. I will Toxic this now. Because then we don't need to play around the Focus Band. It will die. I was nearly close to click fucking Explosion. And this will always be counter in Body Slam. There's a Body Slam, that's completely fine. All Gucci, that's completely okay for us. we don't need my Magen-Darm after that anyways. So this is always Body Slam or counter. We go to Iron Man. And now we will only pivot between Iron Man and Mans. What is really important for me right now is that I always be in Mans while this Grand Ball dies. This is freaking important. So this is Body Slam or counter again. Nice, this is completely fine. No damage, Iron Man is a tanky boy. That looks like that I need to hit this next turn. Yeah. Yeah, I need to hit this now with Dragon Claw. Because it will die on the next turn. Yeah. I need to hit this now, sadly, and hope it is not focus banned. Or maybe he just don't use the Body Slam. This would be really fucking bad. So we will use Dragon Claw, obviously, because Dragon Claw is a special move. And that means we don't care about counter. No focus ban, come on. Amazing. Okay, this baits in the Zard, the really ugly Pokemon, but we are already in my Mets. So show me Belly Drum now, because this is really, really likely to go Belly Drum. So we Aerial Ace turn 1. So always hit this boy. Fuck you, bro. Not with me. Not with fucking me. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. There's the Aggron. That was expected. And we have the recover now on my Whoopee because this is Bright Powder. And this is still not a nice matchup for Donphan because we can dismiss, obviously. There's the Head Smash. And we will just recover now. Get full life back. We always die to double crit, I would say. Yeah. But now we can just try to hit the EQ for sure. Also, we have the Citrus Berry one time. And the recover is generally not bad on Whoopee. Nice. No Bright Powder. We didn't have any Bright Powder proc, so nice, to be honest. But, yeah. Okay, this is always Claydol now. And this is always Solavi. Okay. Only Mon needs to behave now is actually the Victory Bell. Everything is fine. Because Victory Bell is faster than my entire team. And if we get a Bright Powder proc there, it can get super ugly. Because it can just go for Sleep Powder on my Torqual then. And it can put everything to sleep actually. So, Claydol, just let me confirm that. X-Scissor always kills this, I'm faster. Okay. And the last one is the Victory Bell. And it will always go for Weather Ball now. Piece of shit. I mean, what the fuck was SHF actually smoking, man? Victory Bell is already one of the strongest mons in this section. Then he have, like, let me just explain that. Weather Ball in the sun is basically a 100 step move, okay? Then he have a Solar Beam, what is a step move as well, 120 base power. And then Gang Shot, 120 base power. Sleep Powder in the sun, what is super ugly. And then it has Bright Powder. So something really good was my boy actually smoking. Not gonna lie. Because this fucking piece of shit Pokemon is super ugly. And we can get completely fucked against that. So let's hope that this boy behaves now. There's the Weather Ball. We have some time to hit this, but it will just use Sleep Powder. That's the problem. At least not on this turn, because we are pre-slapped. So hit your fucking Heat Wave and all Gucci. Okay, let's fucking go. Alright. Voice crack again. That's why I was taking a break, because of my voice. That's it for the stream. Only 4 grunts, but yeah, even 4 grunts was like taking a lot of time. So still 12 grunts remaining and 2 boss fights. So that was the first Magma Hideout stream. Yeah, Hot Rods, I don't know, you saw the first time I played EK, so maybe this is a nice, how do I say, a nice feeling for you as well to maybe someday play EK. This section is fun, and at the same time it is frustrating, because yeah, this victory bell can just fuck you completely. Technically you can get like 3 bright powder procs in a row, right? It can happen. And then it just fucks you completely, because it will just sleep powder your entire team. Like, Mance is not faster. I would just lose against this, actually. I would just straight up lose against this. If this puts my Mance as well to sleep, I would just straight up lose this. Because Whoopi dies to Solar Beam, Shiros dies to Weather Ball, Iron Man don't want to eat the Solar Beam as well. Magen-Darm dies to Weather Ball. Yeah. And Terry is down already. So yeah, this victory bell can actually, if you are unlucky, kill your entire team. It's possible, even with my cracked box. So thank you for watching. Next stream, grunt number 5. It will not get easier. We have a lot of risky AI fights soon. But yeah, I think the hardest trainer in the entire section is the Torqual trainer. Because the Torqual is just, yeah, I don't know. That is just like another world, actually. But yeah, see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching. And yeah, have a good night, I would say.